subject-verb agreement, indefinite pronouns, and separation of subject and verb. In this module, you'll learn about indefinite pronouns and how it affects the subject-verb agreement, and also how to deal with the separation of subject and verb. Let's begin the story about four people named everybody, somebody, anybody, and nobody. There was an important job to be done, and everybody was sure that somebody would do it. Anybody could have done it, but nobody did it. Somebody got upset about that because it was everybody's job. Everybody thought anybody could do it, but nobody realized that everybody wouldn't do it. It ended up that everybody blamed somebody when nobody did what anybody could have done. Words like someone, anyone, everyone, everything, everybody, each, etc. are called indefinite pronouns because they do not clearly refer to a particular person or thing. For example, everyone is enjoying the party. Here the pronoun everyone is not referring to a particular person in the party who is enjoying, hence it is indefinite. If you see them as buddy, one, and thing words, you will have an easier time recognizing them. If a word has one of these endings like everybody, everyone, anyone, anything, it always represents singularity and takes a singular verb. Words like buddy, one, and thing always refers to something singular. For example, everyone is going to the science center. Each person in the family has their own keys. Someone has to go. Who wants to volunteer? Everybody runs in the cross country. Nobody is excused. Sometimes there's a phrase that separates the subject from the verb, and it becomes difficult to find the subject and make it an agreement with its verb. The easiest way is to cross out such phrases in order to find the subject. Look at this sentence and decide if there's anything wrong in it. The basketball player, together with his teammates, are going to the finals. Can you identify the subject in this sentence? Well, the correct subject here is the basketball player, which is singular. And as per the rule, the verb should also be is going, singular, and not are going. Now, how did we come to know of it? Certainly, by cutting away the phrase together with his teammates, you can see it clearly. The basketball player is going to the finals. Let's summarize. Indefinite pronouns do not clearly refer to a particular person and are always singular in nature. Usually, indefinite pronouns end with words like buddy, one, and thing. When the subject and the verb are separated by a phrase, then taking away the phrase from the sentence can make it easier for you to decide if the subject is singular or plural. In this module, you have learnt about indefinite pronouns and how it affects the subject-verb agreement, and also how to deal with the separation of the subject and the verb.